Welcome. This is Tyron here. We Auto Detailing back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about car detailing and is it profitable. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. So for me, I believe that car detailing is definitely a profitable business, especially if you're doing it by yourself as an owner operator. There's a lot of advantages to doing it that way, and you can definitely make a lot of money if you do it the correct way. So it all starts with how you start, and it also is about how you're getting your customers, because you can pay a lot for customers and don't make a return, or you can travel pretty far and that affects your return, or you can just not charge the right pricing and that can affect the return. So I'm gonna start with, because the worst way to prevent yourself from making money is not charging the right pricing. So as a business owner, I would say the first thing you need to do is determine what are your expenses. So for mobile detailing, some of the main expenses that you may have would be like gas, equipment, and the chemicals. Also, any other expenses would be like insurance, advertisement costs on a daily basis, and any other expense in regards to that. So those are some of your main expenses. So the way that you determine or come to the conclusion, or if you're making a profit per job or in total, you want to kind of define what is your daily expense to operate your business, with all your fixed costs and then also your variable costs. But once you get to that number, you want to determine, okay, based on this number, what would it take for me to go out on a job? For some people, that fixed cost may be somewhere in the north range of $45 to $100 per day, or $60. So for someone to say that they have a detail and they want you to charge $50, that may not be profitable for you to be able to continue to run your business and be profitable. So you have to keep that in mind when you're trying to charge lower pricing in order to meet the customer's demand. Because if you do that and you're not making a profit on the job, you may have the money right after the job is complete. However, like when you do the math and you go back and do it, by the time you add up all your expenses, you didn't make a profit. So let me give you another scenario where you actually do make a profit. So in a scenario where you actually make a profit when it comes to mobile detailing, is you have expenses of north of $40, $60, but you charge $200. So a daily expense of $60, and subtract that and you got $200. Depending on what you're charging for labor may add on to that cost. Even if it's another $50 for labor, you still have another more wiggle room for extra profits. So that's an ideal scenario where you have money left over on top of after paying all your expenses, and if you want to hire somebody paying labor. Now the problem is, when it comes to mobile detailing, is that it costs to have a cost of living. So the cost of living is up in the 40s to 50s and 60,000s, depending on where you live in. So the goal now is to figure out, if I'm managing a business from a range of $100,000 to $200,000 or even less, what is the actual profit margin of the business? So the thing that's hard with mobile detailing is you have to make over a certain amount of money, especially if you are having a team, in order to really meet that profit margin, to be able to make enough to be able to live on as a business owner. So that's working out of the business. So as an operator, an owner operator, it's definitely sustainable. You can make north of 60, 70, 80,000, 100,000 a year profits as an owner operator. But when you move out of the owner operator position and you become a business owner, the person that gets the business, the person that handles the other stuff that doesn't do the actual labor, then you fall into like another category, because you have to pay that labor cost out. So that makes that margin a little bit smaller. So you may make the same or less than your labor, depending on what you're charging and what are your labor costs. So like me personally, I make 30% off of the total, but also I have other costs with that 30%. So really I'm making like a 10% margin off of my detailing. And 10% of 100,000 is not that much. So when you get up to the $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, then you're talking more of a okay lifestyle. So okay, let's say I'm making 15%, even like 20%. It's still like not sustainable until you get to like $300,000 to $400,000 where you make enough money to be able to like live off of as an owner, not the owner operator. So what I would say is right now, for my detailing business, I'm in the middle phase of trying to figure out how to operate the business as the owner and not the operator. And with all the other costs that comes in between, that 30% is very thin. It's not giving a lot of wiggle room, especially to live on a pretty good lifestyle. So you have to find other ways, other places to put your money in order to really be able to run a business as the owner and not the operator. So like having other places where the money comes in can definitely like make this lifestyle possible, and then it allows growth for the business as well. So with that being said, it's very, very possible to make a profit in mobile detailing, and I do recommend that you shoot for that owner side of the business and not the operator. When you first start, it's very profitable, but when you become the owner, there's a lot of more challenges. But if you are not afraid to push it and you have a goal to grow the business over time, you can definitely get there as an owner and not the operator, and you can really make a lot of money with an almost remote business and car detailing. If you all want to know more information, hit the comment, hit the like button. Let us know what your thoughts are, and hit the subscribe button, man. Thank y'all so much, and stay tuned for the next video.